Hello, fellow internet traveler. My name's Roger, and I'm here to show you how to turn your $24.99 that you bought this training course for into $250. But that's not remotely the exciting part. A little later on, after I show you how to use the Ferrari and test drive it and make some money with it, which you can do in a day, turn your $24.99 to $250, I'm going to show you how we have 1,400 different members making $5,000 to $10,000 and upwards of $60,000 a month a little later on here in the training. Now, I'm going to make a promise to you. If you follow this training and then to decide to proceed further and learn more, in about 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to be in a bar or a church or sitting around a campfire with your family or your friends, and you're going to say something along the lines like this. I bought this silly little training course for $24.99. In the last 6 weeks, I've made $3,000, $5,000, $6,000, $10,000, $12,000. And the crazy part is I can see a path where I can do it every single month. Now, that sounds outstanding if it's true. But of course, your mind, we've all been shown different things. Buy these lotions, buy these creams, do this, trade Forex, buy that. And all of it just kind of crumbles and falls apart. But I'm going to give you the lie of the land here, one step at a time. And I want you to put up your serious challenge me radar when I'm doing this, okay? Here are the things that I'm going to make a statement on, and you tell me whether or not they're going to be true. If you went out and you were going to bet on a baseball game, for example, the Red Sox are playing the Yankees tonight, and you said, okay, I like the Red Sox, I'm going to bet this. You might win, you might lose. I like the Yankees. I'm going to bet on the Yankees. You might win, you might lose, right? That's challenge number one. I just write it down. Yeah, he's right. I'd win or lose if I bet on one of the teams, okay? Now, if you went to two sports book sites, let's say you went to DraftKings and you went to FanDuel, and on DraftKings you bet $100 on the Yankees, and on FanDuel you bet $100 on the Red Sox, and let's just say they were even odds. They're both going to pay the same amount, whichever one wins. Would you say that one of these baseball teams are going to win? In the history of baseball, during the regular season, one of the teams wins. Even if the game gets rained out, they replay the game, and one of the team wins, one of the team loses. That's guardrail 2. One of the teams are going to win. Agree. I would agree. Well, if you put $100 on the Yankees on FanDuel, for example, and you put $100 on the Red Sox on DraftKings, at the end of the night, one site's going to have $0 in it, and one site's going to have about $200 in it. You put out $200, you got about $200 back. Now, you're going to actually have a little less because they're going to charge you a little VIG or juice, it's called, and you're going to have like $180, $190, okay? Nothing exciting yet. I'm just getting in your mind that if you bet one team on one site and the other team on the other site, you're going to win on one site, you're going to lose on the other site, right? I'm going to bring up the baseball, Major League Baseball screen right here. If I look, this is July 2nd. These games are going on right now. Philadelphia is going to win or San Diego is going to win right here. Minnesota's going to win or Miami's going to win. Cincinnati's going to win or Boston's going to win. You get the point, okay? One of these teams are going to win the game. Now, in that scenario where you put $100 on each side and you netted minus $20, well, that's absolutely stupid. But what would happen if you went to a site like this one, for example, and they said, we'll give you $250 in free bets? You've probably just seen that scroll by. Well, if you think about it, it's right there in the screen. If they give you free bets on their site, and you put up the $100 on the other site, well, now you only have $100 out there in that same Red Sox Yankees scenario. And if at the end of the night you put $180 in your pocket, well, you've profited $80, okay? So I'm going to show you how to use these sports betting offers on sportsbook websites to make it so they're paying for one side of the line and you're betting the other side of the line. And then at the end of the night, no matter who wins, you make a profit. Now go through those steps because they'll just kind of blow your mind. What are the guardrails in front of you? What is the wall in front of you that you have to break through to make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month? A baseball team has to play another baseball team. One of the baseball teams has to win, and that's it. I hope like a light bulb moment is going off and going, please tell me that this goes on and on and on, and it does. I'm going to show you how to use two sites, take your $24.99 over a few different bets, and turn it into $250, 10xing your money as promised. And then later on in the training, I'm going to show you how everybody else is making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month using this same type of logistics, these same ideas, and using sports books around the world. Now, the only thing stopping you, the only thing holding you back from telling that story around the campfire that you made $3,000, $6,000, $10,000, $12,000 is your fear center in your brain. Your brain might say, well, at least this sports site, they might take my money. Well, they've been around for 20-something years. You'll meet a group of 1,400 people, all on Facebook. You can research their profiles. You can research their comments. You can research their threads. You can do all the research you want. And you're going to find they just keep doing it over and over and over again. Well, this won't last. This is a loophole. Well, if you think about it, these sports betting sites, they have to offer bonuses to get people to come over to the sites. They have to have different odds on each site. They have to show baseball games. There's really no stopping it. We've been doing it for a little over a year now. No issues whatsoever, just making money every single night. We get up, we look at some sports bets, and we use a piece of software that we're going to show you later on, you might have heard of, that sold for $160 million to a publicly traded company because it's a money printing press for everyone. And the sports books, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing illegal. We just keep placing bet on one side versus bet on the other side. At the end of the night, we pocket the money over and over again. I hope you're excited. My name's Roger. Welcome to your training. Down below, you're going to go through video after video after video. You're going to be using a little built-in calculator to help you enter how much to bet, and we'll show you where that calculator is. You're going to place about 2 to 4 bets over two different websites, and then that money is in your pocket. Your $24.99 turns into $250, and then I'm going to show you some videos where you say, all right, that made sense. Now let me go out and see the rest of it. Thank you. Welcome to your training. Welcome aboard. Get back to the person that sent you here and give him a big hug, a big thank you, a big whatever, because your life is about to change. Cheers.